Great morning, holy brothers and sisters! For the 13th of SHEVAT in the Kitzur Likutei Moharan, today's lesson will be called Fasting Forces. It is a fundamental principle that from the mouth of the Supernal One, good and evil do not emanate, Echa 3:38, but rather only undifferentiated divine light. This light then takes its form in accordance with the vessel that receives it. For this undifferentiated light, as it descends from above, may be described as clenched and sealed, and it is associated with the Hebrew vowel point kamatz. Kamatz also means clenched. However, in accordance with the vessel that receives it down below, the same light is identified with the vowel point of tsere. In that light, it is then formed, nitztayer, in accordance with the vessel that receives it. If that vessel is whole, then the light is received as me'orot, lights, with the word me'orot spelled out fully with two vavs. But if the vessel is not whole, God forbid, then a person receives this light as me'orot, lights, spelled with only one vav, which is the same spelling as me'arat, curse. As it is written, the curse me'arat of God is on the house of the wicked. Mishlei 3:33. This is the reason why Balaam advised Balak to entice the Jewish people with physical intimacy transgressions, Sanhedrin 106a, in order to ruin their vessel for receiving divine light. For the craving for physical intimacy blemishes the mental faculties, and a person can become literally insane, God forbid. This is why medical experts say that castration is a cure for insanity. The governing principle here is that Yesod ascends up to Abba and Ima, i.e. the quality of a person's mental faculties is directly connected to his level of physical intimate purity, corresponding to my name, Yud and He, bears witness for them that they are pure in their physical intimacy. Rashi on Bamidbar 26:5 and Yud and He alludes to the mental faculties. People's power is pulled from purity. Light is received and reflected through one's literal level. Teaching number 37, Dirshu Hashem v'uzo. Seek God and His might. Tehillim 105:4. The main reason for the creation is so that we might recognize God, Zohar 2:42, as it is written, everything that is called in my name, I created it, I formed it, and I made it all for my honor. Yeshaya 43:7. The body, as it relates to the soul, corresponds to the aspects of material, animal, foolishness, and darkness. It also corresponds to death, forgetfulness, and secular wisdom versus Torah wisdom. Torah wisdom, on the other hand, is identified with man, as it is written, this is the Torah, man, Bamidbar 19:14, and it also corresponds to spiritual form, as opposed to material, light, wisdom, memory, and life. Each person must subjugate his material aspect, that is the death-like stupidity of the body which constitutes the physical desires, such that he separates himself from all of these desires. Break bodily, foolish forgetfulness, and deadly darkness for man's memory, light, and life. This is accomplished by fasting. By fasting, we weaken the four elements of the body, fire, air, water, and earth, which are the source of the physical desires. Through fasting, the body's physicality, its foolishness, forgetfulness, and darkness are subjugated and nullified, and the intellect, the spiritual form, and the memory then become dominant and rise up. Fasting also nullifies strict judgments and darkness, eliciting an influx of divine loving kindness into the world. The essence of the rectification effected by fasting, however, comes through charity, which is given in conjunction with the fast. Fasting also subjugates secular ideologies to Torah wisdom, and through fasting a person merits a good livelihood. Physical fasting fades four forces and subjugates secularity to tie to true Torah. As always, thank you so much for learning together. If you enjoyed this lesson, please remember to like, comment, share, and borrow. And please God, we'll learn again tomorrow.